It has been a full year since Helldivers got released last year. In this video, I want to go over my thoughts, the high highs and the low lows of Helldivers 2, plus how the game feels and plays in 2025. The gameplay you see here is from recently, and I don't have gameplay from when the game was released, but still, this should give you a good idea of how the game plays.
Join the Helldivers, the galaxy's last line of offense.
Released on February 8, 2024, Helldivers 2 took the world by storm. Developed by Arrowhead Studios and published by PlayStation Studios, this game was like the biggest thing for 2 months. All I was seeing on Twitter, or X, YouTube and TikTok were these crazy and fun videos of the game.
We need to die while playing rock, paper, scissors, bro.
No, while hugging, hug me.
Wait, what?
Wait, you survived?
What?
The
power of friendship. The power of friendship.
Hit that thing. It should unlock something. Press F on it.
I was late to the party, but I couldn't wait to get into this awesome looking game. The lead up and the excitement to the release of Helldivers 2 was quite low. Being a sequel to a top-down shooter from the PS4 era that no one really talked about apart from like diehard fans naturally had low hype levels. I was interested from the first trailer but didn't know what to expect. The whole Battleship Troopers vibe seemed very evident and it was a multiplayer game. This game was the first step into PlayStation's live service strategy and boy did it pay off. The game is super well done. The gameplay feels amazing to play, the combat feels gritty as you will feel every shot, and the graphics are top notch for what it's set out to be. Helldivers 2 kept updating and releasing new and cool war bonds, but then the biggest controversy surrounding this game came, the PSN problem. On May 3, 2024, Sony announced that the PC version of Helldivers 2 on Steam would mandate users to link and sign with a PSN account. The reaction this got was massive. The game got downvoted so bad that the Steam reviews fell to negative. Because not all countries have access to PSN, so it would mean players from those countries won't be able to play it. What a weird move by Sony. Knowing that this issue would cause less people to play a trending game was so dumb. I get that they want to inject PSN to everything, but why do it so late when many people were enjoying? Either require a PSN link up when the game releases, or don't. And they decided not to go forward with this policy after so many people, rightly so, complained. But the game was unavailable in regions that didn't have a PSN. So the player base naturally just shattered. Many people who enjoyed playing this game up until that point just couldn't play it anymore. This was a big loss for Helldivers and Sony, but a big win for people who didn't want to sign up to PSN. But since that incident, the player numbers just dropped significantly, going up here and there whenever a massive update gets released. And I joined the Helldivers fanbase around that time. I finally found some free time and picked up my copy. I saw in real time the player count going down, but finding games was still easy. Man, this game is just awesome. Like I said, the combat is great, but there was more than I expected. The whole stratagems mechanic, calling down your special weapons or bombs felt badass. You literally feel the war zone around you. And the 500 kg bomb is my favorite. Offenheimer would be very proud. Your loadout and the customization options of your character, your ship and the weapons made me spend a lot of time trying different variations. The skins released in the shop and the war bonds were cool as hell. War bonds are basically your cosmetic packs. Whoever decided on the armors, well done. You feel the weight and how cool these are. The light story did surprise me. Live service games have little to no story, but the small amount we got was unusual for a PlayStation Studios game. I expected more until I saw how the story progressed. The social media integration was very smart. Getting updates on the liberated planets and enemies spawning from the game's menu and on social media channels as an actual news report was a very unique way to do it. Everyone working towards these weekly, daily and seasonal goals unified the fanbase. The community in this game is good and mostly healthy with the occasional salty people. I haven't seen much toxicity while playing the game, but yeah, outside of the game, there was a lot of negativity like the PSN problem. The game continued well with updates regularly fixing players' issues like debuffing or overpowering guns. This is the time period I kinda stopped playing, I had already played more than 40 hours of it, and the game was starting to feel the same until they released vehicles in the game. That was a game changer. Reminded me of good old Halo days where you would hop on a vehicle, guns blazing, killing some aliens. The vehicle controls were realistic, and once again it surprised me. You don't just press L2 or R2 if you're playing on PS5, you literally have to shift gears to go forward or reverse. Such a cool feature. The next controversy came around the same time, the Killzone 2 collaboration. Like the costumes in the game, the collab skins were well made and true to the original game, but the pricing of it was what made people complain again. The collab was being released in 2 parts and each part costing $20. That was just too much for many people because we were getting less than what we got in a Warbone and those cost $10. After many outcry, Arrowhead once again addressed this issue and made the second part of the collab free to all players. Now, I get Arrowhead's pricing. This game isn't full price, it doesn't feature loot boxes, and there isn't any outrageous prices, so they probably just wanted to make money, which they deserve for their work. I also get that the fans paying essentially $40 for 2 skins and some guns just doesn't justify purchasing this collab. Some might say COD Warzone does outrageous prices, but that game is free. Giving some of the collab for free looked like it made the situation better. But Arrowhead should stick with his decision. If they think they are worth $20, then keep it $20. Don't get me wrong, I'll take anything for free, but I can't blame Arrowhead for wanting to make money. To be honest, the best solution would have been pricing each collab part $10. After this issue, Helldivers just continued steadily until now. Oh yeah, a film adaptation was announced to be in the works at Sony Pictures and PlayStation Productions last month. That should be a fun film if they get it right. For me, this legend definitely has to be in it.
Attention citizens! Across the galaxy, the valiant Helldivers have fought to protect our way of life. But I am here with grave tidings. Managed democracy is imperiled like never before. Homes are being ravaged. Families are being abducted. And you could be next. That is, unless you direct your undivided attention to the following announcement. And remember, freedom conquers all.
So, Helldivers 2 is a great game. It is silly, badass, action-packed, and most importantly, fun. The game is still going strong and I recommend everyone checking it out. It is not a full price game and it is regularly on discount, so you and your friends should find it easy to hop on. Once you get past the learning curve, it's a smooth ride. If I had to score it, I would give Helldivers 2 a solid 9 out of 10. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe in the name of freedom and give a thumbs up. What do you think of Helldivers 2? Do you still play it? Let me know down below and I'll see everyone on the next video.